just called Prof. Prof.
Like Professor,
That's interesting.
probably.
Prop. Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, Professor. Okay, I'm really high. Thank you.
Professor,
That's interesting.
probably. Okay.
Hello, Gardevoir.
I don't know what that is.
It's fan art of. Oh, that's a Pokemon. That's what's
Okay.
on your stream right now.
Okay. I played Red and Blue. That's all I played.
Yeah, Gardevoir is one of the furry bait Pokemon.
But there seem to be quite a few of those. It's almost like they know furries are a large part of their audience.
I think it started out as, oh, I want to make what I'm attracted to, oh, other people are attracted to what I'm making. I'm going to keep doing it. It's probably what it was. I can guarantee you the people who make some of the Pokemon are very horny. Have you seen some of the lore they wrote
Yeah, with
that
that.
got leaked?
What was that one about kidnapping a woman and bringing her back to her cave and having a kid with her or whatever?
Yeah, yeah, the Typhlosion. It like mind controlled her mind to like make her think she was in love with it.
Which is all kinds of weird and creepy and gross and rapey.
So there is no way the people who make Pokemon, at least some of them, aren't at least a little freakish.
Okay,
Like,
but who's hornier? The people that make Pokemon or the people that make. What is that one that Nintendo was suing?
Pal World.
Yeah, Power World.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention to Pal World, so all I know about is Lavander. But I mean, Pokemon has Salazzle, which literally is all about her pheromones make creatures horny.
Do you want some more? Did you eat them?
So
I finished off the one.
Do you want these?
No, I'm fine. Yeah, I haven't really played Power World personally.
neither I've played some of it. My brother bought it for me, and I really need to try it sometime. Good, I waited though. I've heard it's gotten better. But yeah, as far as what's hornier, as far as I know right now, Pokemon for sure. Because Power World, for all I know right now, just has Lavander, whereas Pokemon has a lot of shit. Pokemon also has creatures that carry children off to kill them.
That's weird
So there's that. Yeah.
and dark.
there's also there's also Pokemon that used to be children but turned into logs. So, you know.
Probably based on like Japanese folklore, if I was to venture a guess.
Uh, I'm sure, but it's like, wow, this is a children's game, and you're showing us deceased children who got turned into logs. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean something similar is the backstory of the first Mario game.
That's true. And then there's Hypno, which I'm sure you know Hypno.
That's the one with the
Right?
pocket watch, right?
Yeah, I mean it's a pendulum, but yes.
Oh,
But yeah, he's the one who's like always swinging a pendulum. He's the one with like the really big nose and stuff. Um, there was a backstory, a Dex entry, that said that he would lead children off into the forest with song.
like the Pied Piper.
So yeah, except well, yeah, it's exactly like that. So I think Pokemon is a little worse than Power World, but that's just because Pokemon has had the lasting impact of Pokemon has had the privilege of having lore established for a long time,
Yeah,
whereas
since
Power World
what,
is still
96?
it's been around for a long time, and if I Google it, I'll hear my back crack, so I don't want to.
Right? It's been around. I swear it was 96. But
Ugh.
maybe it's even older than that.
Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, and Power World is only like, what, a year old at this point?
Yeah, a year. About that.
Is the lawsuit still going on?
I think so. I don't. As far as I know, it wasn't settled.
Jesus
I hope.
Christ. And from what I've heard,
I hope Power World wins that.
they probably won't, especially considering Nintendo is immediately already trying to like patent more shit regarding to Pokemon.
Yeah, just because Power World exists, which is scummy, I might say.
It is. I remember seeing a video that talked about how it doesn't seem like creativity is. It seems like you're not allowed to, you know, have an idea anymore. Seems like if it's any kind of original idea, no, we somehow own that. That's what gaming seems to be lately.
Well, if Nintendo can try to make a claim to it, they probably will.
Because I have noticed that there's I don't have ad block on Twitch. Fuck off. There is a weird trend of indie games exploding and then suddenly a problem arises for them. Like Schedule 1. It's a drug dealing simulator where it's doing.
People
you
got
heard
pissed off about it because one of the achievements was stupid.
I haven't heard about that, but I do know about the them being investigated, quote unquote, because their game is so similar to Drug Deal Simulator, which is bullshit. And the note says, well, we had a lot of people coming to us saying there's a lot of similarities, so we thought we should investigate. Fuck off. You're investigating the game of one guy. And you're a team. Fuck off.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that. I heard about the people getting pissed off about one of the achievements, calling it racist. I don't remember the details behind it, but that happened.
Oh. Yeah, no, I haven't been hearing anything about that. It must not be that big of a thing anymore. Maybe people shut up about it. Hey, look, there's the key that anyone could take and use.
I need to make that not display when I stream.
Yeah, 'cause someone could just take that and use it.
It's never asked me for it, though. I put 18 hours into this version of the game. It's never asked me for it.
Steam's done that for me every now and then as well. That's usually I try to just, because of shit like that, I usually start my streams on like the main menu of games when I've already like tweeted out everything, but I don't even tweet shit out. It's not worth it anymore.
Turn down the audio for just a little bit. I don't want it to be overpowering on the stream because I turned it back up, but you're with me and it just turns down everything. Like, I don't get a separate audio for you and the game. It's just blanket desktop audio, and that's you in the game.
Yeah. That's how I tend to do shit as well.
For you, Commander.
This game's so pretty.
It is.
It really really holds up well, and the art design in Mass Effect is so good.
Man, I'm so worried for the next Mass Effect game.
BioWare has not instilled confidence in me, having made one good game in the last decade.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured
What was
my
that
thumb on the
game?
mute, but I think I made my point.
Dragon Age Inquisition.
That's it for now.
Oh yeah, that one was good.
Like 2014, that was like, what, 2014, 2015? Toward the beginning,
Something like that.
it was early on enough in the 8th gen cycle that it was a cross-gen game, so you get a PlayStation 3 or 4.
I think the only Dragon Age I played was Origins.
Origins is still the best one.
It's so good. I love becoming a warrior mage in that.
And just the characters, like Morgan is such a cool character.
They are. That was actually, I guess, considered my first CRPG instead of Baldur's Gate.
As a side note, she was hot, but
I don't recall finding any characters in that attractive, but it's also been a very long time since I played it. So,
well, you're gay. I wouldn't expect you to find the goth chick hot. So
I do remember her though. She was a good ally.
yeah, she's a great character. We're gonna be doing a lot of this, by the way. You got to do this to gather minerals.
Oh, dude, I remember this. I remember, dude. Me and my brother willingly just fucking would lose hours in Mass Effect 1 just scanning planets.
Well,
Oh, memories.
on 2, in 1 you explore planets. On 2 you scan them.
Oh, okay. The memories.
I did love. I both love and hate exploring planets in 1 because I love the sense of exploration. I hate the mega controls. It bounces around like a pinball.
I didn't mind the controls for that thing. I thought it felt like the Warthog a little bit with how it drives.
The Warthog where you abandon it right before you drive off a cliff, and your buddy's in the gunner seat.
God.
That's how you're supposed to do it. That and the physics for the Warthog in the original Mass Effect and the original Halo are fucking weird. I'm sure you remember that, where you would just... I cannot.
I remember. I do remember the physics in Halo 1 being a little weird.
What, I mean, have you seen those videos where they can get the Warthog to launch hundreds of feet in the air and long distances?
No.
Oh yeah, the physics for the Warthog are wonky, man.
They must have fixed it in the later games.
It was,
Which, I mean, the vehicle physics were still wonky in Halo 2 and 3, but...
yeah, this was
I don't
specifically
remember
to
anything like
Halo 1, and because you couldn't destroy the Warthog in Halo 1, you know?
I remember that.
Launching probe.
What's up, Kirby?
Hey, Robert Kirby, how you doing? But because you couldn't destroy the Warthog in 1, that people were free to experiment with it, and experiment they did. Because you can launch the... You can, like, use rockets to rocket jump the thing across the fucking map and shit.
That's awesome.
I need to find videos of it sometime to show you. I'm surprised you didn't know about it, because you know more about... You played that game a lot more than I did.
I played more Halo 2 and 3 than 1. I did love 1, but I got into the multiplayer of 2 and 3.
I was never big on the multiplayer. I was always about the single player.
I love the single player, but God, the multiplayer of 2 and 3. Like, Halo 2 was one of my first Xbox Live games. I'm almost done watching a video about various people pretending to be Jesus. Interesting.
That's fascinating.
That has happened a lot, and I remember apparently Ray William Johnson has a man named Jesus trying to sue him.
Oh yeah, that guy. I remember hearing about that. He's like in Japan or something, isn't he?
Yep, and he's like trying to evade arrest or something because he's like got actual fucking trafficking under him.
Like David Koresh was one of the whack jobs that claimed that it was the second coming of Christ.
Every now and then, I always look forward to it when I see it, because my dad's the pastor of a church we live next to one. Every now and then we will get a flyer for some kind of an invite. Come, I will tell you of when the end it's coming. the amount of flyers we got in our church of saying like, COVID is the end. Repent.
Nobody's supposed to know when the end. Like, doesn't the Bible flat out state that? That
Yeah,
we're not supposed to
no
know
one's-
when
no
the
one
end
knows.
time is.
That's why I love. It's so fun seeing those flyers. Some pastor from the Philippines who was accused of human trafficking.
Oh, he was from the
One-
Philippines. Yeah, okay, I remember that. He claimed he's Jesus. And Ray William Johnson did a video. I didn't even know that he was still making videos until I saw the video of him talking about. So a guy wants to kill me or whatever. The guy from the Philippines.
Yeah, I didn't know he was making videos anymore either. But there was a point where he was done making videos.
Yeah, because after Equals 3, and what was his music project?
Something the alien.
Was it your favorite Martian?
Yeah, your favorite Martian.
I remember he got in a lot of trouble with that project because he did that one song where it was the black guy kept trying to get with women and they all turned out to be biologically male. And the song repeated the phrase, "Bitch got a penis," over and over again. And he got in big trouble for that. People got pissed at him.
Wow.
Because they called him transphobic. Because of course they did. What else were they gonna fucking do?
I mean, with that logic, fucking dude looks like a lady would be transphobic to that.
It probably is. Would you be surprised at this point if it had been labeled as transphobic?
No, I hate that wouldn't surprise me too. It's such a good song though.
Yeah, it is. It is. Let's see. Jacob.
I remember it was one of those songs that like at any time it would come on the radio, me and my family would be like, "Oh, you just hear it? Oh shit, turn it up!"
Oh, I'm so tempted to rescue Tally. I'm so tempted to go recruit Tally because I fucking love her. But I think I'm gonna help Jacob. I think I'm gonna help Jacob.
Why not get the character you want first, and then the characters you don't care about?
I mean, it's not that I don't care about Jacob, but he's not Tally.
Nobody cares about Jacob. No, I'm kidding.
God, I love Tally. Tally is awesome.
Tally's cute. I remember me and my brother both wished we could romance her in the first game. Well, I wish I could romance Garrus more.
You can
Tally's
romance
still
her in the second and third.
I do remember that. And as a female, you can romance Garrus in the second and third as well.
Yeah, you can romance Garrus specifically as a female because he's a straight guy.
Yeah, I almost, again, anytime I do a playthrough, I'm almost like, do I want to add a gay mod? But it's like, it's not his character though.
Yeah.
Then there's a piece of me that's like, who gives a shit? It's a video game.
I remember when you remember when Tears of the Kingdom came out and people found Cass and he's like, my wife and kids, and all the gay furries freaked out about that. He's like, he has a wife, and I saw that and I was like, he mentioned that in the first game. He mentioned his wife and kids in the first game. Did you guys not play it?
No. You're talking about you're thinking of the fish person.
No.
The Cass is the one who was married in the first game. Sidon, the Zora prince, ended up getting engaged within the second game. That's why people were freaking out.
I just remember people freaking out. It's Nintendo. Were you expecting them to be gay? Or did you just watch so much porn that it's destroyed your thought process?
Yes, that is exactly what that is. The too much porn. Unfortunately. But yeah, no, it's a lot of people were pissed about Sidon having a fiance. It's like, no, he's supposed to be with Link. It's like, what ever made you think that except your fan art?
I mean, if you wanted to argue that, what was the female sage from their race in the first game?
Oh, me something. I know who you mean.
She's one of the characters that I actually kind of like, but she seemed to take a liking to Link, so I would understand if you made that argument, but...
Well, I mean, they were technically supposed to be together, because if you remember, in Breath of the Wild, they mentioned she made him, Link, a specific Zora armor that fitted for him, and it was meant to be, like, mated for life. So, technically, that is a canon ship.
Because I remember there being something about them being supposed to be together.
Mifa.
Yeah,
Mifa,
that's it.
But yeah, that's legitimately a canon couple, like, because they.
She was the sage that I kind of liked when I played that
She's
game.
definitely cute.
Not just because her character design is cute. I actually kind of like her personality. What?
Rivali's Gale is ready, peasant.
No, I hated him. I wanted to punch him in the face.
I know you did.
Launching probe.
Smug prick.
And yes, for me, literally, I think it's just because, yes, he is Hot Birdman. See, the thing is, though, it's not real, so I can differentiate between real person being a smug asshole and bird creature man being smug asshole.
Well, I wasn't gonna rag on you about it. I just didn't like him.
Oh, no, I know. I'm just, like, explaining. I'm very high. I'm talking, mumbling. This is why you invite me on here, because I get high and mumble.
I just like talking to you. That's why I invite you on here, and I think I'm better when I got someone to talk to.
Oh, dude, I definitely... I can be the same way as well, but I have days where I feel like I'm better off without people, just because mentally I'm done talking to people some days. You ever had those days where you're just mentally, you're done talking to people? You don't want to talk anymore?
No, I mean, I get image where I'm like, okay. Depending on the person, like, I don't think I'd have a problem talking to you, ever.
Okay, yeah. I have this problem where it doesn't matter who is. I just need time to myself mentally. It's interesting. I'm an introvert, for sure.
Yeah, so am I. Like, I'll have moments where I'm just like, I want to go home and just not be here anymore.
Yeah, dude. I want to go home and not exist in the world anymore. I don't want to exist in your world anymore, Potter. Potter. They might think you're up to something, Potter. I don't know why. Started quoting fucking Snape a little bit. Potter.
Bye.
They'll think you're up to something.
Sometimes I myself just want to relax, watch something off YouTube. I care dumb shit is happening on, yeah.
Bro, oh my god, that's been my whole week. Oh my god, I've had a long week.
Yeah.
Me and Doom both. It's been a long ass fucking Easter week.
Unpacking stuff and finding out that I sent you pictures of all the fucking boxes they brought in. Like 3 of them had stuff in it that's mine. How is that even possible?
That's just unlucky. That's what it comes down to.
Most of it is stuff for the kitchen or stuff that goes out in storage, which we have a pretty sizable building on the property that can be used for that.
That's pretty cool. Do you know when they'll be bringing in your actual stuff?
We're looking at probably Tuesday, but Mom hasn't heard back from him yet on that.
Damn.
Which means I'm not going to be able to stream any more Four Swords this week. So I don't have a monitor and I don't have my Switch.
Yeah.
But I've got my Laserdisc collection. That's doing me a lot of good.
Your collection without your actual disc player.
Yep. I actually have 2 disc players. I'm gonna put one of them. I'm gonna put one of them in the office, and one of them is gonna go.
In your living room.
Yeah.
Scanner results poor.
Probe launched.
Yeah, that means I'm about done scanning. All right.
Lately, I've enjoyed those YouTube short videos where someone will animate like a planet or the moon just crashing into Earth slowly. It's interesting to watch.
Probe launched.
I've seen that posted on Twitter, and it's always with, "What would you do in this situation?" And I just every time I see
Fucking
it,
die.
yeah, every time I see it, I just get that meme of that guy just shrugging, going, "Guess I'll die," and reply with that. What else am I gonna fucking do?
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's supposed to be like a, oh, what would your final moments be? But it's like, probably curl up in a fucking ball. If the moon is about to crash into us. Like, why would I have minutes to do something. Like, what am I going to do? Get naked and then streak everywhere?
I don't know. If the moon's about to crash into us, should we play Majora's Mask?
I mean, yeah, I would do that, honestly. We had a moon crash. Legitimately, how much you want to bet if the moon, if people announced like, oh, the moon is going to be crashing into us, YouTubers would just be like, oh, fuck, I should play Majora's Mask, dude.
There's a PC version of that now.
Yeah, they do.
It looks really fucking sharp, dude. It really does.
I've only beaten it once. And I'll probably beat it.
I never had it because I never had the the expansion pack.
Oh, okay. I mean, you could play Majora's Mask alone.
You needed the.
Oh wait, the expansion pack. Wait, never mind. My brain defaulted to the GameCube collection for some reason when you said that.
I never had the GameCube collection either, and that's expensive now.
My dude, I am so fucking happy to have it. I forgot this for I had the expansion that you needed.
Probe launched.
But yeah, I have Ocarina of Time, Master Quest on GameCube, and I have the Legend of Zelda collection on GameCube, which my Aunt Rita helped me pick out the Legend of Zelda collection.
What is all in that? I know Majora's Mask and Ocarina, I think.
Yeah, the first Legend of Zelda, the second Zelda, and then Ocarina of Time, and then Majora's Mask.
It doesn't have the
No Link to the Past.
or Link's Awakening.
Nope, it's just 4 games, and then a demo for Wind Waker.
It's kind of a shame that it doesn't have Link to the Past or Link's Awakening. Those are amazing games. You should really play through the remake on your Switch.
Oh, Link's Awakening.
Yeah, it's so good.
I was playing it for a little bit, but I got lost and quit, and then moved on to something else.
Just get a guide.
Yeah, I do need to. What games are on this? Show me. Don't just show me the... Okay, here we go. Yeah. Zelda 1, 2, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask. Yeah. But yeah, I've seen that it can be pretty expensive nowadays.
I would love to have it. I don't know how they control all this, but I'd love to have it.
They control really well.
Probe launched.
Yeah, I remember playing both of them regularly on the GameCube version, and well, that's how I beat Majora's Mask, was on the GameCube version.
I should stream through some of the Zelda games someday.
Dude, I'd be down for joining you sometime. I mean, we are already doing Skyward Sword.
Yeah, I want to get back to Skyward Sword after Echo. If you're down.
Probe
I'd be
launched.
down.
'Cause I actually want to beat that game.
Oh my god. $150, $70, $90, $200. That's brand new though.
Probe
Yeah.
launched.
I did not mean
And then the Master Quest. Yeah, the Master Quest goes for quite a bit too. Almost a lot of them are basically $100.
What is the Master Quest for that? I know what the Master Quest was for the original Zelda. It was a much harder version of the game. Or was it called
That's
Second?
basically what. Huh?
Or was it called Second Quest? I don't remember what it was called in the original Zelda. But you know what I'm talking about. When you beat the game and then you get the harder version of it you can play through.
I do know what you mean. Yeah, Master Quest is just everything in the overworld of it is the same, but all the dungeons are Master Quest. Like all the dungeons are a lot harder, all the puzzles are harder, all the enemies are harder, etc., etc. It's just a harder, yeah, dungeons times 5 basically. Dungeons on steroids. Leo's played more Sonic this week than Twilight Princess. Toilet Princess.
I was supposed to join him for Twilight Princess. I forgot to set my fucking alarm.
I mean, with the week you've had, I'm sure he understands.
Yeah. Moving is exhausting.
Probe launched.
I've only moved once in my life.
I've moved more than that.
We traveled a lot though. When I lived in yeah, he was still moving.
Yeah.
And he's still technically
unpacking
moving.
stuff. There's still a bunch of stuff in storage that we need to pull out.
Back when I lived in Arizona, we used to visit Vegas all the time. And that was fun.
Investigate dig site. What the fuck? Oh! Oh, right. There was a...
Goliath.
One of these had a side quest that we found that I didn't do because I'm dumb.
Let's talk about the question was something I recommended. A ROM hack of Sonic 1 called the Sonic Oma Chow Edition. Hell yeah, dude.
Sonic Adventure 1 is fucking awesome. Oh, Sonic 1. Okay.
I mean, Sonic Adventure 1 is awesome as well. I agree. You know what BioWare could do to immediately make me just buy the new Mass Effect day one? Let me make a Quarian character. Day one buy. I do not give a shit how it looks. Let me make a Quarian character. Fucking day one buy. If it's still a human, probably gonna wait a while. Unless it looks really good, then, you know, obviously I'll probably get it, but I don't know, man.
I am not... Like, I'm scared of that.
Oh, I'm definitely worried for Mass Effect as well, but hey,
like I said, BioWare's made a good game in the last decade.
again, if they let me play as a Quarian, though, kitty game or not, I'm gonna buy it. That's how they get my money. You hear me? You heard it first. Hear it first, BioWare, because obviously you're fucking watching this stream.
Yeah, they're totally watching.
Let me play as a Quarian, bitch. Halo let us play as elites.
They need to put playable elites in multiplayer. I don't know why they don't.
They used to.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't do that anymore.
'Cause
But they also took away dual wielding.
that I knew about, but
Reason being that they said it was unbalanced in multiplayer. So don't fucking put it in multiplayer, but give it to us in the campaign.
Kill that one.
yeah, but that requires extra work. And as Bungie has said,
Well, Bungie's
oh
not
wait, no,
making
it's 343 Studios. Never mind. I can't. Damn it! I can't shit on them because that's Bungie that said making games is hard.
I mean, you can shit on them.
I can, but they're not the ones who said that. Bungie is. Making games is hard. Yeah, making games is hard. So stop
I guess
fucking
they're
making
not
games.
called Halo. They're not called 343 anymore. They're called Halo Studios now. Like a name change is suddenly going to endear them to the Halo fan base
Yeah.
that didn't like 5 and were mid about Infinite.
Yeah, and one of the creative art directors on it is one of the people famously known for tweeting, "I don't like guns in video games."
I wouldn't be
So-
surprised if they've hired people that they're just like, I hate gamers.
Oh yeah, and also they apparently hired someone from who worked on fucking what's that MOBA game that got canceled in like a week?
Don't they have someone that worked
Concord.
on Concord now?
Concord, yeah, that's it, Concord. That's exactly what I was
Why
talking
would you hire someone that worked on that trash fire?
I have no idea. There's a video that I remember seeing that was talking about how we're coddling game developers a little too much now. Like, if they're a good game developer, obviously fine, keep them. But if they're a bad game developer, fire them. Do not rehire them in another studio.
That goes around too much. Like, there's way too much failing upward in the industry. I don't understand it.
It really is. Like, you made Concord, which was a dumpster fire, canceled in a week, and now you get to work on Halo. What the fuck? What is that logic? Again, I really do think I agree with this channel. The game developers really do seem to be against
The director of the latest Dragon Age got another job at another company. Like, what the fuck did you do besides ruin a beloved franchise?
Yeah, dude, it's
You ended a long-running, beloved RPG franchise, and you're getting rewarded for it with more work. Why? Why?
It's because the developers are against the gamers. That's really what it feels like. They're against the players.
There's
don't want
there's been many a developer who's openly stated that they hate gamers, and I'm like, then get out of our fucking industry. Get out of the fucking industry, you know?
Money. But money. What do you mean? But money.
Commander Santiago, hope you're doing well. We require your services at once and transport ourselves, our equipment, and our recovered artifacts. I have dispatched our representative to meet you regarding details of the transaction. Given the sensitive nature of our cargo, we expect discretion in this matter. Of course, you can count on us to offer you escort and transportation. We have been ships your way in good faith. Okay.
Santiago.
Yeah,
Nobody will get that reference.
I don't know what you're referencing.
It's some weird horror YouTuber that used to make SpongeBob animations.
But horror YouTuber that makes SpongeBob. What the fuck? That
I can
doesn't
show
make
you
no
one after
sense.
this. I'll show you one after the stream. They are funny and creepy, and I love them. I don't remember if he makes any more, but
I mean,
Talk to
I
you for a
think
while.
his laugh is an ear-piercing horror, but most people don't associate horror with SpongeBob.
I can't really do his laugh that well, but I guess all you have to really do is shiver your throat a little bit, and you kind of get it, and then sound like Fred. Actually, have you heard his voice recently on SpongeBob?
What, changed?
No. It's sounding like it's getting a little harder for him because it's lower now.
He's been
SpongeBob's
doing it since
matured.
like 1999.
Yeah, SpongeBob's starting to sound like a mature man. Well, hi, Sandy. That sounds like fucking Squidward.
I mean, he has been doing it for fucking ever.
No, that's true. God. From what some
Started
people
in
have said,
99?
something like that, yeah. Late enough that I was old enough to be able to catch every episode ever.
Shit!
Well, for a while. I haven't now. I know, I know a lot of people have said Marge, the voice actors for Marge, is starting to sound kind of scratchy and dying.
You know, they've been doing that
From
since like
Simpsons.
89. Forever.
Every parent's worst nightmare is running for 32 seasons under Disney. Still, like, so wild to me that when, like, I know Disney has owned The Simpsons for like years now, but it's still like, how the fuck?
I mean, there was a big lawsuit over them owning Fox.
Standing downwind.
It didn't work because they wound up owning Fox.
Yep, and now
Cloaking.
Klinger from MASH is now a Disney princess. It is now canon.
Yeah. Deploying incineration tank.
I don't have ad block on Twitch. Fuck
Down
off.
you go.
Yeah, I don't need to read that. I already read that. Well, apparently it thinks you do have ad block. Does it keep popping up with that pop-up that says, hey, you're using ad block. Maybe don't do that.
I mean, maybe this browser automatically does. I'm watching it with Microsoft or with Edge. I couldn't remember who owned it. Edge. The new Explorer.
I don't know if
The
Edge
new
does
Internet
or not.
Explorer.
I don't really use Edge. I have, like, Brave and Opera GX.
I was about to say I have 3 separate browsers. I have Edge, Opera GX, and then I have Firefox.
Yeah. I've
Firefox.
got Brave, Firefox, and Opera GX installed.
Firefox I use all the ad block stuff with.
That's Opera GX for me. I don't get any ads in that. Like, no YouTube ads ever. Which is a good thing because YouTube is terrible about ads and it just gradually gets worse over time.
I've done a bit of the research, and Firefox seems to run certain porn sites faster.
You know, I've never bothered to figure out what porn sites run better than that.
I mean, hey, when you have enough time on your hands
Killed that one.
and you get bored enough and horny enough, shit happens. What can I say?
Aren't there supposed to be more guys that attack us here?
Did it glitch? Or did you all kill them early?
I don't know. Once the artifact is secured, transit your orders take men. Rendezvous with Captain Voorhes aboard the MSV Strontium Mule and the something system in the Omega Nebula. Assist Voorhes in the capture if needed. I guess we need to go out. Okay, so we have a ship we need to recapture.
I need to watch Old Nice. Yeah.
Can you do something about that in chat?
Oh, shit. Let me just do this. Come here.
And okay, thank you.
Fuck out of here. Qualified match, whatever.
Fucking, this is likely ban evader, of course.
Well, okay, you know what? I'll give it to Twitch for labeling people, for labeling. I'll give it to them.
Yeah, who keeps messaging me on Discord? Oh, okay. I'll respond to you later. Alpha Draconis, we're gonna go help Jacob. Oh, we've only got 2 planets, okay.
Jacob from the movie Twilight.
Jacob from the movie Twilight is a lot blacker than I remember.
I didn't know Jacob in this was black.
Yep, Jacob's black.
That's fine.
Probe away.
I haven't actually seen Twilight. I have no intention of watching Twilight.
They're not very good movies.
Yeah, they're movies for horny women and only horny women, apparently. Horny women that really want to bang vampires and werewolves.
There was a lot of debate for a while on why the actress for Bella had such terrible acting for the first few movies. Obviously, just not her forte. Like, she's a great actress, but not in those movies. Romance is not her forte. But a lot of people like to theorize that, like, oh, she was doing it so that the women could put herself in her shoes. Yeah, sure. Tell yourself that. Then read the fucking book.
Which I also haven't done, don't plan to.
Probe away.
I watched some of the movies. That was enough for me. I think I watched like 3 movies, and that was it.
I'd rather watch Harry Potter. I never got into that either.
Harry Potter's fun. I really enjoy Harry Potter. I feel like you would like it.
I have detected an anomaly.
But I just watched Twilight because the guy I was dating at the time really wanted to see him and liked that kind of shit. And he promised things.
Probe launched. Something on our
So
sensors.
I got rewarded, so whatever.
Oh, lots of each. Cool.
Launching probe.
I'm surprised a guy would want to go see those movies because they very much were not aimed at guys in general.
No, but there are very girly gay men who love feminine things.
Probe away.
I'm sure you've seen them. Very flaming homosexuals.
I met one that was straight once. That was weird.
there are definitely some that are straight.
Yeah,
I've seen
I mean,
them.
you listened to this guy talk, you just take one look at him and you're like, this guy's gay as hell. But no, he only liked women. He just looked.
Hey, girl.
Yeah, that was him.
Hey, girl.
That was
I'm
him.
gonna be taking me and my wife. We're gonna be going to see this totally awesome like band. Like, I love them so
He was
much.
a
You should check
femboy,
them
all
out.
that shit.
You
Yeah.
should check them out. Oh fuck! I broke a nail. God damn it! Fuck. Bitch.
He was about the most stereotypical femboy you could think of, except he wasn't gay.
That's
It
wild.
was weird.
Launched.
Everybody thought he was gay, and he's like, "No, I have a girlfriend." And we're like, "Wait, what?"
Doing that voice is a lot of fun. I'll admit.
You do it because I hate it. You
Like,
know I hate it. That's why you do it.
Like, oh my god, Becky, he talked to me. He talked to me,
at her
Becky. You can't
butt.
fucking even. Her butt is so fucking ugly. Don't even talk about it.
Well, I was quoting the
God.
song.
I know where you're going, but then I wanted to go a completely different direction.
But I think, except that was like more Valley Girl, though.
Oh my god. Fuck. I can't
Okay.
fucking even.
Who should we take?
Where's Garrus? Oh, there he is. Never mind.
Right there.
I was blind. Oh my god, it's my boyfriend. It's my boyfriend.
Yep, this
Hey,
is Jacob.
bae.
Yep, that's Jacob. Like I said, he's black.
No, Garrus is bae. Hey, bae. You want to be my Michael bae and blow shit up?
Garrus is like the world's greatest space bro. He's so fucking cool.
Yep, Garrus is amazing.
So is Rex. So is God, this series is full of amazing characters.
I would die for Garrus.
God, this game is gorgeous. And just look at this skyline. It's beautiful.
It does look really good. It holds up.
And this isn't even the
There it
enhanced
is,
looking
mostly
version of it.
intact. They could have survived impact, but
No, that one's like over fucking 100 gigabytes for some reason.
The Hugo Gernsback.
looks like it was stripped.
And I know
in the
it's like
crash.
people say that has the excuse of having 3 games in it. Yeah, the Mass Effect collection does have the excuse of having 3 games in it, but the first game's only 9 gigabytes.
Yeah, I know.
It does not account to 110 gigabytes. Like, I do not see Mass Effect 2 and 3 being the equivalent of over 100 gigabytes.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record.
Looks like he looks like he's
by
wearing Final
Acting
Fantasy
Captain
X
Ronald
robes.
Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Yeah, it kind
Ronald
of
Taylor
does.
was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
Unsafe.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
You said local food and
food
Euro
affects brain
decay.
function?
That's
What are the
concerning.
effects?
Impairment
Yeah.
of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Beacon
Why
end.
wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay
Thank you,
affected him.
Robot Man.
Must have after so long.
Mr. Robot Man.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
We've been spotted.
Get him!
It's open, cool. Your dude's eyes are intense. Like his stare.
Stun him!
This should stop.
Shit. Fuck. Okay, oh, I was using a pistol. Why was I using the pistol?
Some games just, for some reason, default you to a certain weapon.
Decay. They were insane.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
No thermal clips?
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but
I've got to
wanna
be
go
right back
home.
real quick.
She's
Okay.
lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Okay, let's go find someone that can make sense of this, shall we? I love this game so fucking much.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Alright, let's go see what they're up to.
They're from the same group as the ones that attacked us, but these are docile.
And they're all female.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
Possibly, but the female on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
That is
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
okay.
I can't talk to you. He has a cruel face. His cruel face.
Look at these
Examine
spoiled
that.
food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough. What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands. The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Is there anything around over here? No. Okay, let's go check. Oh, I was gonna check the PDA, but y'all are shooting at me.
Impact event. Impact area. Weapons
Is it dead yet?
His mechs shoot without question. Not exactly a long-term discipline solution.
Well, that would make them hate it. Maybe it was just for defense.
So the PDA just gave us some cash. I mean, I'm not against getting cash, but not really. All right, let's see about the doctor.
You could end it. You have his face, but you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
What is this?
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on.
Jesus,
It wasn't
dude.
command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the
That's
officers
gross.
appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Separating the women.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
Other
We haven't
officers.
seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Okay. Let's continue on. Let's. We're gonna say before we do this. Got it. Cool. Okay, that actually created a path. That was useful.
Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
God damn it, it's really him. Just got free. He's covering his ass.
Dead bodies.
The old corpse was punched, like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back. Trouble coming.
Backup system engaged.
Gotta hurt.
Careful. I automated my defenses after the return violence. Attacking. I had no choice.
He had plenty of choices.
Scratch one!
Scratch one, grub.
Rerouting power.
Shit. Shit, 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 shit.
Hostile forces have engaged.
Behind us. Come on over.
Heavy pistol. Let's scan that.
We could use this.
Critical system damage. Backup systems engaged.
Yeah.
Offline.
All right.
That is failure.
I had to keep them busy, distracted, but it's getting dangerous. Thank God you've come.
He had his
Uh-huh.
now he wants out. Son of a bitch. Get over here.
Collision proximity warning. Rerouting power casualty. Requesting assistance. Critical system damage.
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
I mean, he kind of is your dad, but okay.
Watch for drone.
Firing a high-impact shot.
Take us, fight!
Brainwashed guard.
They hide like dicks. Fine.
There he goes. Okay. He's dead.
Our strength for him.
No shield.
So we can go home.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye here to justify this.
Yeah, that's just credits, okay. What's over here? Nothing here. All right, let's go through the door. What the fuck, man?
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
I'm Shepard. You know Jacob.
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
A decade?
I'm
Why?
not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
Your son and time apart?
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I'm back.
I gave him a
I'm
good
back.
start. He was a smart
talking to
kid
Jacob's
who was better
dad.
off not following me. We
Jacob's
figured that out
fine,
a
yeah.
long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
Something about the
What triggered
hunters.
the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
We can...
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
All right.
I forgot about the random man in the chair.
Yeah, that's the elusive man.
Nice name.
I'm sure we'll talk to him again eventually.
Sounds like a Kojima character.
Kind of does.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure
Considering he has a fucking character called Die Hard Man now.
time they get here.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You alright?
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on. We've got work to do.
Aye, Commander.
All right.
Thanks for the help.
You're welcome.
Anytime, Jacob.
All right, let's go talk to our crew. Okay, what's it gonna do?
Oh, I am sorry to say, I know it's a little early. I'm starting to fade hard.
Okay.
I thought I'd be up a little later, but the week is starting to
clean
hit
up
me.
that mess. And don't worry, it will not affect how I do my job. It's over.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
All
We'll
right.
talk later.
Commander.
We'll talk later. So we'll get done talking to people on the ship, and then we'll call it for now.
Okay.
Wait, no, Morden is over here. Let's go talk to Morden.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Okay, I'll check that too. Hey, buddy.
Shepard, important news. Know you're busy. Have to deal with the collectors. Planning attack. Too important to wait. Just receiving data. Still processing, analyzing likely scenarios. Not sure how to begin. Too much intel. You remember our talk? My work on genophage modification?
Yeah, I remember.
You stopped the Krogan adaptation to the genophage.
Part of a team. Scientists, all different types. Blood Pack mercenaries captured former team member. Malin, last seen on Tuchanka, might torture him, make an example. Recovering Malin would be a personal favor to me.
Do you think they found out your team updated the genophage?
Unclear. No way to determine until we get to Tuchanka.
Do what we can.
Tuchanka and see if we can find your team member.
Appreciate it. My assistant, my student, want to see him safe. Malin last seen outside Erdnot territory. Scouts might have seen Bloodpack.
Erdnot territory?
Or clan chief.
So we get to see Rex. Fuck
Still
yeah,
need
Rex
to
is
get to Tuchanka,
off.
Shepard. My student's being held by Bloodpack.
I'll talk to you later, Morden.
We'll be here if you need me.
We'll bring Grunt. I'm sure he'll be glad to go to Tuchanka.
Yeah, Rex and his 4 nuts.
Rex is awesome.
Rex is cool.
Unfortunately, you only get him as a crew member in the first game, which sucks.
That does suck, but I do remember you. I do know you get someone else who's.
Yeah, you get Grunt in this game.
Yeah.
Miranda, I think we already have your mission to deal with your
If we
sister.
have time, I'd like to go to Ilium and relocate my sister's family.
Oh yeah.
I'll let you know, Miranda.
Of course, Commander.
We already got that side quest, so we don't really need to do any more talking to you till that's done. I'm gonna make sure I gain loyalty for every single one of my crew members. Garrus.
Need me for something?
The best.
Have you got a minute?
My husband.
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
I always need you, Garrus.
Okay, we can't go back there. Samara will eventually be here. Thane will be there. Thane is cool as shit.
Hey, Shepard. Jacob deserves better than a father like that. I probably would have wanted to shoot him too. Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. The food's gotten better lately, though. I guess his reputation will take time to heal.
I mean, I got him
I'm not
supplies.
really sure what to do with myself. Not much call for thievery aboard a ship. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Yeah, with the two DLC characters, this is really all you get. You don't get actual conversations with them.
That's too bad.
Yeah, you do in 3. They are expanded on in 3, and 3 has its own DLC character. Grunt.
Shepard.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
Humans talk too much, like the tank. Come back later.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Alright, so I guess I can't talk to you further and get your mission. Let's see. Zaid.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. Can't say I blame Taylor's pop. A man does what he has to do to survive. Ran up against a Batarian camp, not too different from that one. Job was to erase the whole thing from the map. Men, women, and the man in charge. Learned that day that despots are cowards. You show them you're in charge, not them, and they cry like little girls. One time we were trying to clear out this gun nest outside a base on Vatar. Nothing we did even made a dent in that thing. Someone had the bright idea to kidnap a local girl, strap grenades on her, and make her go seduce the guy in the bunker. Terrible thing, I tell you. Well, she went up there, knocked on the door, and nothing. Grenades never went off. But the guy stopped shooting, and we snuck by. Never found out what happened. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Alright, Jack. She is down here.
Jack Skillet.
She's a really powerful biotic.
I got thoughts like
She's
little
the bald
bugs
one,
crawling
right?
in and out of my head. I can't stop them.
Yeah. The tattooed one.
You know I have a history with Cerberus.
Yep.
You know how far back it goes?
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some superbiotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
What did they hope to gain by torturing a little girl?
It was something about pain breaking down mental barriers and how it might clear the way for a more biotic power. I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't going to see it. I was wired up in a cell.
They tortured you just to see if they could make a strong biotic? That's it?
Wasn't in a position to ask, Shepard. All I know is a little girl crying in a cell, begging for the pain to stop.
How did you get out of there?
There was some kind of emergency, and I made a break for it. The other kids came out of their cells and attacked me. So did the guards. I just killed everything in my way and ran. Guess my biotics had developed faster than they thought. I managed to get a shuttle off the ground. Drifted until a freighter picked me up. The crew used me, then sold me. That's my uplifting escape story.
Other kids?
There were other children in the base?
I didn't know much about them. I was kept separate. They hated me just like everyone else there. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
Confront him.
I'm gonna talk to the elusive man, and he'd better have some answers.
He'll just deny everything. That's not what I'm after anyway. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
Attacking our allies is gonna derail our mission. Not a smart move.
The files say it was shut down after my escape. It's been abandoned for years.
Okay,
They
then we
going
can
to
blow it
care
up.
If I blow up a garbage dump?
You've lived with this your whole life. Why do this now?
Like I said, I found the coordinates in your files. You can't expect me to just sit on information like that.
I'll set a course for Pragia.
I owe you, Shepard.
Alright, let's go blow it up. I'm gonna check my email and then we'll call it.
Okay.
I hear that Rupert is actually cooking some
Yeah,
good
the
meals
conversations
lately.
in these game
Yeah,
shows
right.
really good.
That scunner
Yeah, they
couldn't
are.
serve a good haggis if his life depended on it.
But all haggis tastes like ass anyway.
Aye, but in the right hands, it can taste like mighty fine ass.
I love that I got a Scottish guy doing the engineering. Gee, I wonder if that was inspired by Star Trek at all. Blue Sun's activity trace. We did a little due diligence to Lieutenant Locke and his rendezvous with Captain Voorhees. The coordinates contained last known location, the MSV Strontium Mule, has been added to your galaxy map. Turns out the Mule was carrying valuable cargo, including intel of a sensitive nature. We'd like to track down the Strontium Mule, recover the cargo. Please pass the information to us, and you keep any other item of value you may find. Do what you will with the Blue Suns. I'm sorry, my mate. I am sorry, my mate. I leave you for a Krogan because you are not endowed as good as their species. Do you fear these words? Borland's famous shop sells. This is an advertisement for dick and enlarging drugs. Famous. Many enhancements online that are Not restricted by Citadel trading restrictions. Whether you require hormone augmentation, cybernetic enhancements, or gene biotic, xenografting, Moreland has many things you will be pleased with. Any species, any gender, any species, all species and gender online, order online from Moreland's famous extranet site. Hot link to this message. Product availability varies by local trade regulations. All zero products require shipping surcharge. No shipping to Omega. Krogan reproductive organs not available. Other restrictions may apply. They say you're alive, that you cheated death. Sitting you, this isn't just a pointless exercise, part of my therapy. They say a lot of things. I'm still alive. She still isn't. I hear you killed Benezia. Nicely done. Yeah, we killed Benezia. That's Liara's mother.
Oh, yeah.
You killed her in the first game. Another woman I helped kill. If my information did any good, they want me to thank you. The Arachni would have killed us all had you not shown up. It would have been right. Why me, not her? Why did you show up then and not before? They think they can fix me, but maybe you're not really back. Maybe I died. Maybe I didn't close that door in time. Maybe I held it open and give her a chance. The Arachni ripped my suit open and I died of exposure. They're on peak 15. Maybe I'm a martyr and this is an ugly hallucination before a glorious afterlife. But if I'm not, then thank you. Shepard, I'm sorry for what I said back on Horizon. When I lost you 2 years ago, it tore me up. I prayed for you every day. I read a lot of Tennyson thinking about you just like I did when my dad passed away. And then you came back and it was like my prayers were answered, but I'm not who I was then and neither are you. I don't know what's true anymore. Part of me can't believe it's really you. I keep going back to that night before Ilos, our night. I haven't let myself think about those memories for more than a year now. I wouldn't have expected you to work for Cerberus, but I know why they sent you to Horizon. I saw how many people were lost there, and if anyone can stop the collectors, you can. I can't go anywhere. I can't go where you're going, but I can wish you luck. Just stay alive out there, Skipper. I don't know what the future holds, but I can't lose you a second time, Ash. Death closes all, but sometimes ere to the end, some work of noble note may yet be done, not unbecoming of men that stroke with gods. Alright. We're going to call it here. And we'll pick this up and do more side quests and whatnot next time. But I wanted Indy was available to do some streaming, and I wanted to stream with him. And he wasn't really feeling doing Snoot Game for now. We will get back to that soon, though. So I hope you guys are looking forward to more of that. In the meantime, thank you guys who joined us. We'll talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
As soon as this finishes loading, exit game.